Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. The Solana chart is so boring at the moment. I mean, this is just really boring sideways action. We have seen yesterday an initial reaction to that micro support area here. We labeled that yesterday as a potential ABC structure to the downside. I have to say this could also be a 5-wave move. It's not very clear up there. But then again, you get a lot of distortions on these smaller time frames, really to keep the yellow scenario alive, in which a wave 4 bottomed here on the 13th of April. The bulls, there are two levels to watch. First of all, there is an ideal support region, which is a micro support area that we talked about already this week. And it is defined between $127.47 and $143.17. As long as this area is holding, the bulls could take the price higher in wave C and then rally and complete this larger degree fifth wave of a third wave that we talked about in previous videos. And as long as the 127.47 level is holding and we don't get a sustained break below it, I think the bulls have a chance to do that, and it is reasonable to look for that yellow C wave to the upside. Does it mean it has to happen? Of course not. We haven't got any reliable upside pattern that would support this thesis strongly. Probabilities are very balanced. I explained in previous videos why. One reason is, for example, that this pullback here was deeper than ideal for yellow wave 4, but it did not invalidate it. So it's always a difficult situation when the pullback is too deep to be ideal. So probabilities are already shifting to a potentially more bearish interpretation, but it is not bearish enough to completely invalidate the yellow scenario and that yellow wave 4. So that's why it's fairly balanced. And that's even worse, the rally from that 13th of April low, as you can see, it is very, very clearly a 3-wave rally. So that keeps the door open for lower, for one more low in the red count, for example. If we get one more low, then the decline that started here on the 18th of March is a 5-wave pattern. And yeah, it would give me a 5-wave A wave. That means the red count would be more clearly in control. Basically, the way to see this and understand this is, in my opinion, that we say below $127.47, finally the chart will clarify its intentions a little bit more. Until then, it is unclear until we get an upside breakout, but we're holding support, so it depends on, I mean, I can give you the relevant pivots, right? Below 127.47, as I said, that's the first level. The red count will get more likely, and the yellow count, and that's the second level now, will get invalidated with a break below that wave 4 low, and that is at $119.20. So then red will be fully confirmed, and that means we get here one more low in wave 5 of A, which would most likely be an ABC structure as well, because this doesn't look impulsive to the downside. It looks like an ending diagonal, a leading diagonal, which means the wave 5 would be an A, B, C. Yeah, so something like A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. Now, if you notice, we are really, what are we talking about here? Really smallest patterns. The parameters haven't changed in this week, so they are unchanged, and we just need to have a little bit of patience to see if the price does anything exciting. I don't even think there is anything that traders need to do here. I mean, it all depends on your own strategy, but I don't think there is any attractive setup here. Unless you want to try to trade for that C wave higher, then you can of course set a stop below the invalidation point. I don't see that as a reliable setup though, because the rally was only in 3 waves. It could be interesting to look for accumulation in the larger orange support area down there, which is defined between $52 and $108.80. I think that would be a really interesting opportunity to add some SOL, because even if we get one more low, we should get a B wave rally as highlighted in red afterwards. Okay, so if this is an A wave down, then the B wave, but the B wave would then likely not be very aggressive, because if we get 5 waves in A, it could be an overall zigzag pattern, which would then indicate that the B wave would just rally into standard resistance, but still there could be a decent B wave bounce afterwards as soon as the A wave is completed. So what are we watching for? We're watching for the bulls to hold $127.47. Below that level, red will already start to get control, okay, and we will most likely see a break of the yellow count, which would be confirmed below $119.20. And if the bulls can really take the lead here, and that can happen quickly in crypto, then a break above $159.40 would give us that initial confirmation, because that's a break above the A wave high. That would be invalidation for the red count as it is, yeah, with 5 waves down, because this 4th wave would then be, that high would be taken out, and that would also invalidate the potential that the 5th wave has already started. I mean, wave 4 can always reset a bit higher, but if we take out that level, it seems more likely that either yellow is unfolding or the A wave just bottomed in 3 waves and the B is already unfolding, but then we get a larger bounce anyway. So remember what I highlighted throughout the week and also last week. I'm watching for a bounce either from here or after one more low. And if one more low happens, the support, the next one is $108.80. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.